1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new IEMs to talk about today, and one new closed-back headphones from Moondrop. Yes, Moondrop with another one. Hey friends, Tim here, welcome back to another video on BiteSizeAudio, and today we have BiteSizeAudio episode number something. I forgot the actual number of the episode, but in this new series we cover news on new release IEMs, headphones, and other potentially interesting products in the audio world. We do one of these about twice a month, so if you want to stay tuned to the latest news, subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's jump into our first IEM here, the HC Sounds new Heartmirror Pro. Now, the Heartmirror original version is a darling in the community. A lot of you guys who's been in the hobby for a while know about the original Heartmirror and all the cult following it has behind it. I, for one, really enjoy the original as well. The newer version is said to have a better driver, also an upgrade in tuning as well, alongside newly upgraded modular cable. Yes, interchangeable cable at under $100 now. We have arrived in an era where premium accessories is in reach for budget IEMs. Besides that, there are also two color options for the Heartmirror Pro, the original Heartmirror color and a darker variant. The Heartmirror Pro is set to be $79.99 and should be available on Hi-Fi Go in the near future here. Yes, it is a $30 markup from the original, but it could be justified if it has a better driver, which will deliver a better detailed experience for us, and also the cable upgrade is very welcome. So we'll see when it comes out if the $30 markup is justified or not. Needless to say though, I'm extremely excited for this one. Next, we have an update on the Dunu Talos. Here are the actual images of the product now. The images I showed in a couple episodes ago were like the pre-production pictures, I guess. This is the actual pictures. No graph for this one just yet, and the price is still up in the air at this point. Release date should be around mid-September, so we should be seeing the actual pricing here very soon. And also, I think there's gonna be a 100 first unit promotion as well, where if you're the first 100 people to purchase a unit, you will get a gift alongside the Talos. Now, which gift? I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Now, of course, if you do not know anything about the Talos yet, it is a planar plus 1BA IEM from Dunu with a switch to turn on and off that BA. So no, it's not your typical bass switch. It switches the IEM from just being a planar to being a planar plus a BA, a hybrid switch essentially, which is pretty cool. Next, we have an interesting looking IEM. Well, I shouldn't say IEM, it's not. It's a flathead. It's an earbud that has removable cable like most IEMs. This one is the TRN EMX. Just take a look at this thing. This thing could have fooled you at first sight. You probably thought it was an IEM. It's not an IEM, it is an earbud, and an earbud with interchangeable cable. This one is a dynamic driver set to be around $39.80, pretty much $40. But the most interesting thing that comes with it for the price is modular cable. Yes, interchangeable termination cable, which if TRN can do it at this low of a price, there's no excuse anymore for all the brands to provide this with their IEM. So really awesome here of TRN to set a gold standard example that these cables don't need to cost a ridiculous amount or be paired with really expensive IEMs only. It can be made for budget IEMs as well. Next IEM, we have one from Transgem, and it is the Ola Bass IS, or the bass variant of the original Transgem Ola. No price available for this set just yet, though if I were to guess, it's gonna be in the same ballpark as the original Ola, which is $35 to $50. I think they're gonna keep it in that realm because the build quality and the packaging all look pretty similar to the original. Now, there is a graph, though it is a manufacturer's graph on the back of the box. I don't quite trust these so much, but it does look quite a bit more balanced than the original. So again, high hopes for this one as I really enjoyed the original. Moving on, we have a really expensive IEM now. I know we covered a lot of cheaper stuff throughout this whole entire new series. I decided to slam one big one onto you guys. This one is the Campfire Supermoon. Now, this one has been making waves in the end game part of the hobby in the endgame part of HeadFi forum communities. They said that this is the detail king of Campfire audio, that it is the greatest Campfire has ever released. Just all the jazz that you guys expect from a new release endgame. There's always hype built right away for these products. Now, to Campfire's credit, they do have a track record of creating quite highly detailed IEM. For example, the Andromedas, all of them, the 2020 and the old one. The Ara is another really solid example. Now, there is a graph available for this one. I was able to dig around the internet and find one, and here it is, a graph of the Supermoon in comparison to the 7Hz Timeless. Now, this is kind of hard to see, but the green line is the 7Hz Timeless and the orange line is the Supermoon. In the bass department to the lower mid-range, it looks largely similar to the Timeless, so you can expect something maybe a little bit more bassy, a little bit more V, if you will, here in the lower end, maybe slightly bit of warmth as well. In the upper mid-range and treble here is where you see a lot of difference. As you can see here, the peanut gain or the peak here of the Supermoon is higher than the Timeless, and also in the treble area, it seems to have more treble as well. So this is looking to be a V-shaped IEM, and with the amount of treble that it has, it could potentially bring out a lot of micro nuances. That's yet to be seen, of course, until I actually test it. One other thing to mention, and this might be an unfortunate thing for this IEM, is that it is a CIEM only. No universal units, only custom. That is a shame. I wish every IEM have a universal option, not just custom option, because when you limit to just customs, hard to get to for a lot of people. Last news for IEM number 6, if you will. I miscounted in the beginning of the video. I said 5, but there's actually 6. Actually, there's 7. I'll get to it now. The 6th IEM is the 7Hz Timeless V2. It is under development right now. It's confirmed that it will be a real thing. So excited for this one, of course, because the original is amazing. Another news from 7Hz is they are developing a new dynamic driver. I have no clue what the name might be, no clue the graph, no clue the price, no clue the dynamic driver size or anything like that, just that they're working on one. Next, we have headphone news, and there's only one pair of headphones today, and that's from Moondrop, and it's the new Closed-Back. Now, there's no name for this product just yet. I have no clue when this one's gonna launch, but it looks to be pretty sexy looking with the wooden cups and everything. I'm excited for this one, as Moondrop have now taken a lot of feedback from the original Void. I hope they implement a lot of the feedback into their new headphone here. So their next headphone could be a spectacular option. Who knows? Moondrop can do some crazy things. And the fact that it's a closed back as well, I know there's not a lot of great closed back options, at least in the budget realm. So Moondrop really has a chance to capture a part of the market here, and arguably a large part of the market as well. So super high hopes for this one, and I'll update you guys as more information comes in later episodes. Now on to other potentially interesting products that I want to talk about. The first one being the FiiO M11S, coming in at $500. Now I do have the M11 Plus, and I love that thing. Sounds really clean. It's still one of the best DAP I've ever tried, and pretty much the only one I'll need for a long time. But I do have a sample unit of the M11S coming in, so I'll be doing a comparison of those two on my channel. So subscribe to stay tuned to that review if you don't want to miss it. The next product I want to talk about is the new 7Hz mobile DAC dongle. It's called the 71. Now this one is said to be made especially for the Zero. Now I don't really know exactly what that means. I'm sure it works with every single IEM, and I don't know if it does anything special for the Zero specifically, but yes, it is a dongle DAC from 7Hz. It's affordable, it's sexy looking, and if you own a Zero and you don't own any sources or a DAC yet, then why not? This one might work really well for you. And last but not least, to end this amazing news episode, we're gonna end it with a rack. Yes, a rack. This is a topping SR2 DAC amp rack. Now, why am I talking about this rack? Because I need one myself, and I'll probably buy one myself too, because I have my setup here just sitting on top of each other, and I don't know how safe or how good that is for the product, but you know, a rack is preferred, and yeah, there's one from Topping. If you own any Topping products or any DAC amp, then why not? You know, it looks extremely well built, a modern design. It will look good in virtually any room, and I'm probably gonna get one myself, so why not buy one with me? Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. There are two big events going on right now. You guys probably know about CanJam SoCal. It's going on this weekend. So if you're in that area, go there. I know a lot of creators are gonna be there, including Crin himself. So if you wanna meet Crin, go to SoCal CanJam. Now, the second event that's going on is the one that I'm attending here in Japan. It's gonna be the Headphone Festival 2022 Autumn. So this one is gonna be on September 18th. I will be there for the event. I don't know how long I'm staying. So if you happen to be in Japan, you can meet me there. All right, that is it for another episode of Bite Size Audio. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to not miss another episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.